And yeah, everyone, this is Thermite, and this is the weekly update. As always, very first link down below is Weekly Shonen Jump. Please check it out. How's it been going? How's 2025 treating you? At the very least, I can write it. Years that end with a 5 or a 0 are good years. Everything else is a bit of a jumble. So let's hope the 2025 treats us all quite well. You may have noticed this reaction is coming out really goddamn late. That is partially because I put out the 2024 tier list on the 7th. And yeah, that kind of backlogged things a little bit. But also, just other stuff happened, it's the new year, stuff's been catching up, I gotta pay bills, I gotta change the lights. I changed my lights recently, which means I can now do this. Hey Google, turn off my lights. Haha. Hey Google, turn my lights back on again. So I can do that now. I don't know how useful it is. It turns out, what I could have done is rewired my light switch, and that would have been a lot more useful because I could still tell, I could still set the light switch to change when I say my lights. Instead, I changed the light bulbs, which meant I didn't have to rewire those. It does mean that the switch is always, it's always got to be on, and I have to break the habit now of turning off the lights, which I do instantaneously without even thinking about it. When I leave my room, when I come back in, I turn them back on. So really trying to work out of that, but there's some benefits. I can change the lighting so it's a little better for the reactions. Right now I'm a little washed out. I can fiddle with it. We'll see. This is a whole new era of lighting over here. Maybe the lighting will be slightly better. Who can say? Who can say? Anyways, Jump itself, banging. I'm not going to hold you for too long. I really enjoyed doing this one. Undead Unluck. I'm very curious to see what our epilogue's going to be like. I've really settled on, I think we got 2 more chapters. I would like to have more, obviously, but I can see, even from a, publishing perspective, why, I'd be very worried about, how long are people going to stick with the series for the very, very, very end. But yeah, whatever amount of epilogue we can get, I'm very, very happy to have it. One Piece, we are continuing to cook, we're continuing to simmer, we're still obviously in Act 1 of this arc, so I don't need things to, fire up too fast. Right now, we're in a good place, I'm really enjoying it. Everything else, it's going well. Sakamoto Days is good. Elusive Samurai is going great. Akane-banashi, really interesting thing we've done with this chapter. Very curious what this means for the future. That's all I'll say about that. But yeah, I'm excited for 2025 in Jump. I see Roboco right here getting ready to replace Luffy at any moment. As soon as One Piece ends, she's going to the middle, I'm certain of it. But I hope that even though the banner says that this will be a calamitous year, everything's gonna burn, it's time to die, I hope all of you guys make it safe and healthy through this year. I hope you keep on watching these videos. Let me know what you think every week as different the things happen in the chapters. Let me know if I'm cool. Let me know if I suck. Make sure to check out those Soul Eater reactions. We will almost certainly finish Soul Eater this year. I've really had a fire lit, under my ass about that. Also, unironically, in April is where we've set my next going down to visit Donuts. Which, of course, will then mean eventually, sometime this year, more MCU shit will come out. Last time, I'll say directly, don't let him know that I said this one. We didn't record anything last year. Even though I said directly, we should really record something. Every day, I said we should really record some more MCU stuff. And he was like, no, it's okay. You've got more time. And he did that for a straight month. So this month, or for April rather, I'm going to be on him. We're gonna record some shit. We're gonna catch up. Anyways, make sure to check out his reactions, by the way. He finally finished Rikyo. Not a big fan of the ending, but I don't know if anyone is. Rikyo is still just a fun series. It's a great ride. Last year, he also finished Kin, one of my favorite Fukumoto series, one that I think he truly has the best reactions to. I think these are, definitive. These are the ultimate, if you like Kin, watch these. You're gonna have a great time. And as for me, of course, I really want to catch up on Chainsaw Man. Right now, I actually just talked to my beloved friend Crossbone. I only have 30 chapters to catch up on. Like, I stopped at 160. Right now, as of today, we're at 190. I just need to do 30 chapters. And, like, I'm not going to rush it or anything, but it's very, very doable. So yeah, sometime this month, I will do a chunk of Chainsaw Man chapters. It might be on the same day where I've as you may have seen from the last couple of videos, what I've done with Shoha Shoten and Black Clover is instead of doing all of Jump and then doing those, I just choose a day and then I record these as just their own little chunk. And so, like, it makes it a lot easier as opposed to doing like a 6-hour reaction all at once. And so, the next time I'm warmed up and ready to do these, I'll also just throw in some Chainsaw Man. Maybe 10 chapters or so, do a volume. We'll see. Anyways, I will catch you on the rest of the year, the flip side, also known as all of 2025. Join the server if you're not on the server. Join Donut's Patreon if you're not, in order to generate a small amount of cash, which I will then use literally all of in order to go down to his place in April in order to create the content. And most importantly, continue to read Weekly Shonen Jump. Truly, it's great. It's a lifeline. I'm very curious, especially right now. Like, we are in a really interesting era of Jump. A lot of the newest stuff is kind of crap, but I think that's also really highlighted a lot of the really good stuff right now. We don't have a lot of things I could point at and be like, this is a pillar of Jump, especially in this shots. It's like, you're telling me the big three right now are One Piece, Sakamoto Days, and Blue Box? I'm not against that necessarily, but it's a really weird one. So I'm curious. I'm very curious to see how things are going to shake out this year, especially with Undead Unluck ending. With I know Yozakura Family is also almost certainly ending this year. Like, we're at a point where it's like we gotta change. We gotta do something. We need more series that are gonna last a long time. We gotta set up for the eventual end of One Piece. Like, One Piece can't end, and then we have a bunch of series that are like, okay, now we'll all try to be the next One Piece. You gotta have some long runners in there. And right now, even Sakamoto Days, I don't think we're ending this year, but we're ending in a couple of years. I feel like it's gonna end before One Piece ends. But Kagurabachi, who can say? Anyways, that's that. I'll catch you later. Bye for now. Yeah. I could keep on talking about that shit forever.